So here's my homemade ladder stand that I've built for me and my son to bow hunt out of. Excuse me. We're in central Arkansas, and we're on a hillside in a kind of a subdivision where the lots are fairly large. Our lots are about 3.5 acres. Over here to my east, which we'll see a better shot of that, not a whole lot better, is a deer lease that runs, it's about 9 miles to the next city, or next public road. Anyhow, I've got a little food plot in the making. I really hadn't done a whole lot of work with it. I do have a salt lick over here, which is legal in Arkansas. And over there, you can't see it. You'll be able to see it when I get up in the stand. Is a fig tree that I've planted. I've got another fig tree over to the right. Got a white oak tree there. Got lots of muscadines around. My plan is to plant a couple Chinese chestnut trees right in front of where I'm at right now. So anyway, this is my trail. Up that way is my house, and there's my stand. I've got it built out of the two legs are 10-foot pressure treated plywood, or 2x4s. The ladder rungs are also 2x4s pressure treated. It's 24 inches wide, and it's 10 foot to the top. And there's my four-wheeler. I actually use my four-wheeler to pull it up. If you see the rings up there, we'll get up a little closer where you can see them. I tied a rope to those, and then I tied a rope up here and used a pulley and just pulled it up with my four-wheeler. If you notice the two lag bolts right there, I've got 6-inch lag bolts into the tree, and they seem to be holding it pretty steady. The only movement is actually the flex of the 2x4, and I think if I get another board, another floorboard up there, I think that'll take some flex out of that where it won't move at all. And I'm probably going to go ahead and get a couple big washers and put under those lag bolts just to make me feel a little bit better about it. Anyway, these are my braces. I don't know what angle I cut them. I just really described them and cut where I thought they should be. I've got a 5-inch deck screw all the way through there, and another 3.5-inch deck screw here, and then I've got one 3.5-inch deck screw on either side. Anyhow, I've got it ratchet strapped in also, just give it more stability. And if you see, there's still tools up here because I've been working on it. And these are 5/4-inch deck boards that I've got the floor out of. And if you see what I did, took a couple of the pieces of the scrap pressure treated lumber and made some wedges, wedged it in there, and it's pretty tight. I'm pretty pleased with it. I wish the flex wasn't there, but like I say, the flex is really just the tree and the 2x4, and I think if I put another board on that 2x4, then it'll take some of the flex out of that. And I do plan on putting some carpet on this for noise reduction, and so if I drop anything, it won't fall to the floor. So anyhow, this is what I'm looking at for my shots. There's what I'm looking at on the deer lease. Not much offered there, which it really wouldn't matter because that's a deer lease, and I can't legally hunt in that anyhow. I do have permission from them to recover any deer that I shoot, as they have permission to recover deer that they shoot on my property. Anyway, out there, if you see the little black dot, that's a fig tree. Figs will be here and gone before deer season starts, but I'm hoping it'll at least draw them in. And when we get the chestnuts down, chestnuts should be dropping through at least the beginning of archery season. Anyhow, don't have a real long shot. This brush right here, I may cut some of that out. Probably not, because my neighbor's house is there. Like I said, I'm going to just be archery hunting. But I really don't like the idea of shooting anywhere close to the direction of their house. But over here, if I'm shooting there and I miss a deer, it's just going to go into the dirt. There's not too much rocks right where I'm at. So anything that goes in there is just going to hit the dirt. And like I said, I'm about 10 feet up to the floor, which will put me up probably 13 foot by the time I'm in a seat. Anyhow, there's my four-wheeler, and there's the trail to the house. I think it'll be pretty good. I may do an update when we get a walls up, which my plan is to put some put a board right here and another one here there, and come up and make a wall, basically just to cover me. It'll probably just be a tarp or something light, nothing insulated or anything like that. I'm gonna have to take a couple limbs out, but I'm gonna leave these muscadines because the deer do like those. So hope you enjoyed. If you got any questions, please let me know.